All right, what's up? Tent Commandments TV, your source for decent tent-related content and bad jokes, obviously. So out here today, Joshua tree, lovely out here. Haven't seen Joshua around today, but I hear he's around here somewhere. All right, so obviously tents can get pretty expensive these days. Started thinking, what's the best tent I could find, spend a couple $100, really pimp this thing out. But then I thought, let's do the opposite. I found the cheapest tent I could find online, $15.99, walmart.com. We'll put a picture of it, what it's supposed to look like here. What showed up on my doorstep looked like this. So I can't imagine there's actually a tent in here, but we're gonna find out, set it up, see if it works. So let's break this thing open. All right, so this is it. This is what $15.99 gets you in the tent world. First off, I'll say that it's a little hard to get open. We'll have to edit this part. Make it shorter maybe.
2 hours later.
All right, so there is poles, so that's a good start. This feels kind of like something you'd get at the supermarket as a bag. This seriously looks like a garbage bag. Some steaks, some silica gel for freshness. First impressions, it feels pretty cheap, which I guess you would expect. I don't think this would be probably very waterproof either, but if it's your only option, it might do the trick. No instructions, so I'm hoping it's not too difficult, even for a seasoned tent smith like myself. I'm assuming normal tent rules apply. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. There's sleeves, these things that are always on the tent. The wind isn't helping anything. Uh-oh, pop out. So now this one's out. Am I even doing this right? It keeps popping out of its little hole over here. I don't know if they intentionally made it this hard, but it's definitely not an easy tent to set up solo. Rule number 1, camp with friends. I have to keep doing this for a minute. Is this how you would normally set something like this up? Does this look difficult? It feels like I'm gonna break. All right, first pole's in. I think I'm making some progress though. But now, see, I fucked myself. This is why instructions would have helped. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe we can just title this, Guy That Doesn't Know How to Set Up Tents, Setting Up a Tent for the First Time. How to not set up a tent, yeah. How to pitch. The mountains aren't even blue anymore. That's how hot it is.
1 eternity later.
Apparently it flies on its own. So easy to my next point, steaks. Use them. All right, it's set up, it's a tent. I can vouch for that. This does not feel like it would hold up very well. It comes equipped with this nice skylight vent roof that this is supposed to cover, I'm guessing. If you get caught in a rainstorm, you got no problems there, obviously. They've sent you a plastic bag with some elastic straps, so we're all good. What's up, Ten Commandments? Welcome to my crib. Come on in. It's like a little small. Lengthwise. I was pressing it out there a little bit. Nice garbage bag bottom. Nice little, put your cell phone in there. The door actually doesn't seal, but you can seal it with the screen, which I don't particularly care for. These zippers, they seem pretty cheap. I mean, it's just kind of janky, I guess, like the whole setup. But if it's the only tent you can afford and it gets you outside, then I'm all for it, right? Obviously, a seasoned camper like myself, I would never be caught dead in something like this, but. So this seems to be coming apart already. It's been up for 5 minutes. The waterproofing, it just doesn't seem to be what it should be. Should I say seem again? You think people will get it? Thou shalt purchase dependable camping gear. Oh, Dude, it's so hot in here. I'm gonna have to tell Joshua to do something about the heat in his tree park. Oh, I'm trying too hard. Yeah, overall, I would say this doesn't get our stamp of approval. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this tent a 1. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. 10. I couldn't consciously recommend it to all my tens of fans that are gonna watch this video. My tens of fans, they're pretty intense. Follow us on Instagram at the 10 Commandments. I'm gonna give this thing away. Some moderately lucky person will get a cheap tent. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a night. 10 Commandments TV signing out.